Salutations everyone, this is Razor here giving you guys some domination gameplay on the grind using the SMR semi-automatic as Von Hart intended it. Oh, who knows? That dude's made a lot of mistakes. He has lost the trust of the people. Just the things that he and the rest of the development team have done with this game to much of the chagrin of people, and I'm not talking about the most recent patch that nerfed the bolt actions. I'm talking about just this game in general with the the pick 10 system. Had some good ideas, but when it came to it's just some people selling out with the quick scoping, others with the target finder, and some people don't like some of the perks or score streaks. For some reason, a lot of idiots think that the shotgun's overpowered and need to be nerfed, and a shotgun should never kill in one shot up close at point blank range. A lot of people have different reasons to be angry based off of how they feel this game is working, how they feel that how short Black Ops 2 has come up to what they had hoped it would be. Regardless of their preferences in Call of Duty, we all have our differences, but we all die just the same. And it makes me wonder about what it's going to take for there to be a COD killer. Because everyone always loves to talk about, oh, this is going to be the COD killer. Is this the next COD killer? Oh my god, a lot of big hype. Is this going to be the COD killer? And, that was the big thing, like, pretty much ever since Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. People were looking for the COD killer because that was really the king after it dethroned Halo. Because for a while, people were wondering what was going to be the Halo killer. Everyone was talking about that, and there was, certain games that would come up. I remember one in particular, Haze. People were wondering if that was going to be the COD killer, and then it absolutely bombed and sold no copies. So people don't know anything when it comes to what it's going to take for there to be, whatever the big game is, killer. What is going to dethrone that. A lot of people love to speculate and throw out these wild projections because it grabs headlines, it gets people's attention. But when in real life, there's no way that during this generation of consoles that there could have been a COD killer. It was just impossible. There's no way. If anyone out there thought differently, they were idiots. Because there was no way that COD could have been dethroned. It got too big with the way that YouTube worked and with the advent of everyone having a capture card, and just the way that the franchise had evolved from COD 4, the World at War, the Modern Warfare 2 is when it got huge, and then Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and now Black Ops 2. There was no way that this game was going away. With how prevalent the 360s and PS3s were, and the fact that it was available on all the consoles, there was no way that anything was going to come close to dethroning Call of Duty as the king. And anyone who thought otherwise was sadly mistaken. Very, very unintelligent people throwing out big fancy words just because they want attention. It couldn't be done. As you guys know, Call of Duty was setting the world record for, entertainment, money, in any time frame imaginable, whether it be in one day or in 2 days or in an hour or in a year or a week or whatever. Call of Duty just kept setting the record, and they kept breaking it year after year with their sales of Modern Warfare 2, and then Black Ops destroyed that, and then Modern Warfare 3 broke that, and then I don't even know if Black Ops 2 broke Modern Warfare 3's record. It probably did, but I don't remember hearing as much hubbub about it as we did with when Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 broke the record. But it probably did, just by the way that the game works and just by the popularity of it all. And sure, there have been some great, amazing multiplayer games that have come out since then, but none of them even came close. Didn't come within one iota of achieving the success that Call of Duty franchise has achieved with its multiplayer fan base. Whether that be with tack inserts or noob tubes or spawn killing or target finders, whatever it is. What everything that they did was super popular. It kept people coming. The DLCs were, genius, even with these new personalization packs that have come out. Very, very smart move because no matter what people think about it, it's making a shit ton of money. Shit tons of money that Activision is making off of this franchise. And that was this generation of consoles. Back before, COD 4 and all the modern Call of Duties that have since come before it, there was, the previous generation of consoles where and Halo 2 were the big things on, the Xbox, the original Xbox. That was the big thing. PlayStation 2 really didn't have an online presence. Yes, there was, a way to play online with I think SOCOM Navy SEALs 2, I think was the first one that enabled the online multiplayer on PlayStation 2, but online gaming on the PlayStation 2 basically did not exist. It really didn't exist when you compare it to even the way that Halo 2 existed on Xbox Live. It didn't even come close. So Halo was the king for the, ever since, Halo 2 came out. It was the online multiplayer game that everyone was playing, and people were trying to make the Halo killer. And not to say that, Call of Duty didn't accomplish this, but they didn't really set out to be that Halo killer. Whenever a game is coming out and people expect it to be that next big game, it has a lot of similarities. Like they thought some sci-fi shooter would have to come and replace Halo as the king, which wasn't the case. Military shooter came out and reigned as champion. And ever since COD became king, people have always expected every military shooter that came out was going to be the next COD killer, whether it be like Medal of Honor, Battlefield, and Homefront, and fill in the blank. And every time one of these came out, there was some hype around it, and people were like, "Ooh, is this going to be the COD killer?" It's like you're an idiot if you believe that because numbers don't lie, and none of these games came absolutely anywhere near Call of Duty. Battlefield or was is like the pretty much the biggest competition that Call of Duty had. Like, Homefront, as you know, didn't sell very well at all. Medal of Honor was a piece of shit. And so none of these came close. And what many people have said, and it's the fact of the matter is, in order for there to be a COD killer, it's going to have to be on the next console. So that's what it's going to be. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but COD Ghost is still going to be the champion for the next year or so, especially with most people still having 360s. But all this hype around Titanfall and Destiny, sorry guys, not going to work. COD is still king for now. But when things do change, it'll be interesting to see the changes. It's probably going to have to take a sequel or a threequel or a fourth game in the series that's already popular to finally dethrone COD. It's not going to happen right out of the gate, most likely. But people will adapt. Whatever is the best first-person shooter out there, people are going to play. Maybe it means jumping from the COD ship to something else, but it eventually will happen. It's not going to happen anytime in the near future, but eventually it will, and we'll all make the change when that happens. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.